The topic of our group is domestic and international factors and economic development. The integrants of this group are Sebastián Cedeno, Giovanna Jara, Valeria Jacome, and me, Douglas Zambrano. First, I'm going to talk about economic development. Economic development is a normative concept that applies in the context of people's sense of morality. This means right and wrong, good and bad. The definition of economic development is an increase in living standards, improvement in self-esteem needs, and freedom from oppression, as well as a greater choice. The most accurate method of measuring development is the Human Development Index, which takes into account the literacy rate and life expectancy, which affects productivity and could lead to economic growth. It also leads to the creation of more opportunities in the sectors of education, healthcare, employment, and the conservation of the environment. It implies an increase in the per capita income of every citizen. Now I'm going to talk about the economic growth. What is economic growth? Economic growth is a narrower concept than economic development. It is an increase in a country's real level of national output, which can be caused by an increase in the quality of resources, for example, by education, etc. Increasing the quantity of resources, an improvement in technology, or in another way, an increase in the value of goods and services produced by every sector of the economy. It can be measured like an increase in the country GDP. This means gross domestic product. Now I'm going to talk about the difference between economic growth and economic development. The implication of economic development. Economic development implies change in income, savings, and investment, along with progressive change in socio-economic structure of country, institutional and technological changes. The implication of economic growth. Economic growth refers to an increase in the real output of goods and services in the country. The factor development relates to growth of human capital indexes, a decrease in inequality figures, and structural change that improve the general population's quality of life. The factor of economic growth. Growth relates to a gradual increase in one of the components of gross domestic product: consumption, government spending, investment, net